Welcome viewers to this another video in the series Hotel Forms, Formats and Documents. And I'm going to present here now a very important document called Hotel Room Tariff Card. I have a document which is a very old one printed by our college, but the idea which this document contains must be understood, and this form is enough to make you realize the importance of this document. We have a chapter in second semester, hotel tariff, and this document is related to that chapter. What is tariff? I think if you notice, single room at rupees 1500 and double room at rupees 2000, suite 3000, duplex suite for two persons at 3200, and all extra beds at rupees 500. Taxes as applicable, so taxes may be included here or taxes may be charged separately. So tariff card simply is the rate card of the hotel accommodations available. Let us start from top. Like we have said, the hotel name is very prominently displayed. This is used for branding and marketing. The hotel logo, once again, uh, if something is shown to people again and again, if some people hear something again and again, it becomes a part of their memory. They remember it for a long time. And that is how marketers, that is how advertisers make us remember their brand. Repetition of something again and again. This should make you realize the power of repetition. Even though most of us will find it very boring and tedious to repeat the same stuff again and again, but then that is why we have automation, that is why we have computerization. So instead of saying everything again and again, we just record it somewhere and then keep on giving a digital copy of it. In fact, this video is my attempt to save me from repetitions so many times. So this brand on top helps the customer, the guest, recall the hotel's name, services, the contact details. Maybe this tariff card could also be part of mailers, flyers, letters. This could be scanned and sent as an email as a marketing strategy. So we need to have the hotel's uh, address, contact details, as well as fax number, so that if the customer, if the guest finds these rates attractive, they can simply contact us immediately and get a reservation. Address is for written mode of reservation. Phone number is for the telephonic mode of reservation, verbal mode of reservation. And fax is for that facsimile mode of reservation, where he sends uh, an application or a letter through a fax machine, and we get a copy of that image at our end in the hotel, and that becomes a proof that the guest has requested for reservation. Now here you would notice something unique, European plan. Now this has nothing to do with Europe as a continent or EU. European plan is a popular name given to a room tariff which only provides the traveler with a room, accommodation, and nothing else. So a room may include things like soap, shampoo, other amenities. So that is of course included. But in other plans, plans like Continental Plan, Bermuda Plan, American Plan, Modified American Plan, the hotel also provides to the traveler food along with the room. So when we see in a tariff card, it is mentioned as European plan. It means for this price, you will only get a room and nothing more. And if you want also the facility of food with your room, then you must inquire during your reservation. Those plans which include food will be higher than the European plan tariff. These are room types, and if you are confused about these room types, there's a video on my channel, types of room. Please go through it. If you notice, single room is for one person, and double, suite, and duplex is for two persons. And if there are more than two persons in any of these rooms, then the hotel will charge for that extra person in the form of extra bed. Whether you ask for the bed or not, that is another issue. But if somebody is staying more than this permitted capacity of the hotel room, then the traveler has to pay for that extra person. Here the tariff is rupees 500 extra. Taxes as applicable means taxes keep on changing. Government changes, the policies change, and tax rates also change. In India right now we have GST, and GST also has three major slabs, starting from 12%, 18% to 28%. But even that keeps on fluctuating depending on the government's policies, decisions. So these taxes can be changed at a very short notice, and nobody can protest it because that is the prerogative of the government to charge any tax in the best interest of the country, of the nation, as and when they want. So in time of crisis, they can always charge extra taxes, and nobody can refuse and nobody can protest. And finally, this tariff card also mentions the checkout time as 12 noon. So this very clearly, I think I'll just zoom it a bit, maybe you cannot see this part. This checkout time being 12 noon indicates to the guest that billing cycle begins at 12 and ends at 12. So if you come at 12 noon and check out by next day 12 noon, you have to pay for 1 day's tariff. However, if you exceed your stay beyond this 12 noon without the hotel's permission, then the hotel will definitely ask you to make extra payments. How much payment depends on how much extra you stay. If it is up till 6 o'clock, then maybe you can just pay 50% of the tariff and get away with it. The hotel will not ask you for full day's tariff. But if you exceed your length of stay after 6 p.m., checkout time being 12 noon, then in that case, the hotel is entitled, authorized, legally permitted to ask you to pay the entire day's full tariff. That is what is the significance of this checkout time. So as an employee also and as a guest also, you must be aware of this aspect of hotel business: check-in, checkout time, and billing cycle. In this video, that's all. Thank you very much. Have a great day.